Alright, if you guys are just tuning in, this is episode number 39 of Don't Just Get Up, Wake Up with your boy ToDAZE, part 2, if I didn't say that earlier. Sorry about that, I got excited. We're going to watch a 7-minute video by David Icke on YouTube. Go to his channel, Daily Motivation. Subscribe if you guys are interested in what you guys got to hear tonight. You won't believe what they have planned for humans, okay? That's basically what the title was. I couldn't really read it because someone texted me on the phone. I'm trying to do 2 things at once. I stuttered, so fuck yeah. If you're laughing at me, I don't give a shit. Smack a bitch. Just joking. But yeah. Once again, David Icke, the truth about 5G, what you're not being told. His channel is Daily Motivation. Go to him, subscribe, ring the bell if you're interested in any of this material, or if you're familiar with him from back in the day, reptilian agenda. Okay, my boy Dave told me about that shit. Okay, so do your research, guys, if you're interested. Let's get it crack-a-lackin'. I love you.
Document that this technology cooked your eyes like eggs in World War II.
We live in a world now where everything has to be black and white. You're for us or you're against us. You're good or you're bad. You're black or you're white. 5G is a weapon. It's used by the military. They drive up in these technology when they want to scatter a cloud, and they put out these frequencies in a much higher power than 5G will be initially with us, but the same frequency. And people scatter because they get the feeling their skin is on fire. Because the human body, including the skin, is an antenna. It interacts with frequencies, and it receives and transmits information. At the cutting edge of understanding of DNA, scientists know that DNA is a receiver-transmitter of information. And we are electromagnetic, electrical organisms, transmitters and receivers of information. When our electromagnetic fields are in balance and harmony, we have health. We have psychological health and we have physical health. The reason that this technological society is causing so much psychological and quote, physical disease is because these frequencies, technologically driven, and live in this Wi-Fi world now and all the phone masts and all the rest of it, these technologically generated frequencies are scrambling the balance of the human electromagnetic electrical communication system. And if you scramble them, you create a state of disharmony, dis-ease, which plays through to physical and mental, emotional, psychological dis-ease. And there's another point to this. The brain processes information electrically. It communicates with the cellular structure electrically, and it operates within a certain band of frequency. If you can broadcast frequencies carrying information and perceptions within the frequency that the brain decodes information, the brain will decode those frequencies and will have those perceptions. You can externally, even without connecting to AI, although that's the piece of the resistance, if you like, that's the kind of holy grail, but even before that, you can influence people's perceptions externally by broadcasting these frequencies that we interact with, because we are antenna. Now, some decades ago, there was a guy who worked out the frequencies of different emotional states. This is long ago. I mean, it's very, very sophisticated now. So, every thought, every emotional response is a frequency. It generates a frequency, and it is of itself a frequency. Hate is a frequency, and it's different to love. You know, when you are in a room and there's lots of aggression and conflict and hatred, you feel it. What do people say? Oh God, you can cut the atmosphere with a knife in there. That is because the frequencies of hate and conflict have been so generated, they have changed the electromagnetic field of the room.
Okay, so 5G is going to be weaponized against us.
Yeah, but the point being that they worked out the frequencies of various emotions, including rage, and basically they can play across a community these frequencies without anyone knowing, and it starts to have an effect, and it starts to build rage, it starts to build anger, and people might not realize why they're feeling it, they start to feel it. And then what they do is they trigger that with an event. Maybe some guy is attacked by the police or something, or somebody's arrested for something they didn't commit, and now there's the trigger. The blue touch paper's been lit of this manufactured frequency-driven rage, and you have mass riots and what have you, and people do things that they wouldn't normally do, and you can make people depressed. You know, the American military, they've admitted this. They have technology that fires frequencies at the enemy, that basically breaks the enemy's spirit so they give up and put their weapons down. This is the technology we're dealing with. Now you take that into account and then you think of 5G. First of all, 5G doesn't travel well because of the nature of its frequency. So instead of big towers, as we have now, broadcasting these frequencies long distances, it won't do that. And it doesn't go through solid objects, what we call solid objects, very well either. So to overcome that, there are going to be boxes broadcasting 5G, this weapon, down every street, all over the world. You're talking phenomenal numbers of these boxes, broadcasting like on the lampstand outside your children's bedroom and stuff, broadcasting this stuff. There's no way you'll be able to go where you won't be in a field of 5G. And another interesting thing, I don't know whether you noticed this, but the story broke first of all in Sheffield, when the council started cutting down literally thousands and thousands and thousands of mature trees in urban streets. And there were big protests about it. You know, Sheffield claimed to be a green city, but all these mature trees were coming down, thousands of them. Now, the worst nightmare, I'm not saying cause and effect, but I'm saying think on it. The worst nightmare of 5G in a street is mature trees, because it can't get through them. They don't want urban trees for 5G, because it won't go through solid objects very well at all, and it doesn't travel far. So we're going to have this explosion of 5G transmitters, and then there's going to be like 20,000 satellites up there beaming 5G at the Earth.
Alright guys, if you guys like that video right there, I want you guys to continue doing some further research, of course, because I only ask you guys to all keep an open mind. I don't want you to run around like Paul Revere and say, hey man, this is exactly what I heard, it's the truth, this is, testament. Testament. No, none of that shit, man. Just keep an open mind. I'm leading you guys to the waters. It's up to you to drink it. I love you guys. Continue being light warriors. Listen to your meditative music like I do daily to get your consciousness in the right state of mind. Chakras right, leveled, so you can always be a light warrior and always have the love frequency. Fuck this hate shit. Fuck this war. Let's start uniting. Work in concert. Fuck the colors. I don't see colors. All I see is love. All right, man. This is the end of episode number 39, part 2 of Don't Just Get Up, Wake Up. Stay tuned for episode 40, 41, and beyond. Like Toy Story, Buzz Lightyear. Love ya. Peace. And subscribe to me, baby. YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. Peace.